Good Monday morning, church. We hope you had a great weekend. We hope that you're having a great start to your week. I don't know why we always look to Monday as the start of the week when Sunday's really the first day of the week, but it gets lumped in with the weekend. Maybe it's school, start of the work week. Either way.
Ooh, that's good too.
Yeah, we hope that yesterday you had a great start to your week and you were encouraged spiritually and uplifted and that you were ready to be an example for Christ.
We hope you're enjoying the gospel meeting too, because tonight we will be having the first our second lessons, because we had the first lesson yesterday and one of the first of our online lessons going up tonight on our Facebook page. So make sure to be watching out for that. We're thankful for Andy Conley and his willingness to work with us and all of the craziness that's going on right now. I do what I can for the people I love. When you go out to eat and you take a bite of something, you can almost immediately determine whether it's going to need a little salt or not. One of my favorite places, probably my favorite place to go eat in Portland, Tennessee, is Bento's.
Never guessed that.
Love me some Bento's. I like the gyoza dumplings. I probably butchered that. And then the chicken and steak fried rice. And I can immediately, I take a bite and I know the second I take a bite if I have enough soy sauce on there or not, because it might not be salty enough for me. We just finished our study on the Beatitudes, but we're continuing our way through the Sermon on the Mount. So today, we are still in Matthew 5, but we're in verse 13, where Jesus says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet." Now, usually when you hear these verses thrown out, the way that we kind of talk about them or preach about them is we point to things like how salt is a food preservative, or we maybe talk about how salt is a flavor enhancer, which is such a strange term that I never like say, "Hey, hand me the flavor enhancers." But for some reason, that's how we describe it in preaching. And those things are true, and there's lessons to be learned there. But when Jesus says we are the salt of the earth, we believe that Jesus is saying that as my disciples, you will impact the earth. He's not saying that you're just going to enhance the earth or that you're just going to, be a preservative for it. He's saying you're going to make a difference in people's lives. If salt loses its saltiness, its ability to make a difference has become totally useless.
Yeah, that's right. And so the question for us then becomes, are we making a difference in the lives of others? And I don't mean just by doing good. That's what disciples do good. But our primary objective is to do good for the cause of Christ. Are we impacting others for the cause of Jesus? That's a hard question to answer, and it's sometimes very difficult to measure, because what we're doing for others and the impact that we're trying to have on their lives, we may not see that till a long time. Paul gives an example about planting a seed, but somebody else may water it. Somebody else may see the increase, months, even years down the road. So that can be a hard answer or hard question to answer. But if you're living in submission to the Spirit and following His leading, that means you're going to be bearing the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And if that's true for you, then you're making a difference in someone's life. You are making an impact on the world around you. That's what we're called to do as followers of Jesus. If we're the salt of the earth, we're making a difference and an impact in the lives of others. The world desperately, I'm convinced, the world desperately needs followers of Jesus who are willing and desiring and doing everything they can to make an impact on the world around them. And not only does the world need that, but Jesus is looking for that. He wants followers who are genuine, who love Him, who love others, and who are zealous for good works and want to make a spiritual difference in the lives of those around them. Now, how do you do that? I think it's different for all of us, but we've got to be ready and willing and looking for those opportunities to seize them to make a spiritual difference in the lives of others.
Church, we love you. Don't just watch this video. Go and be salt for someone else.
Yes.
Go make a difference today in someone's life. We love you, and we'll see you on Friday.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.